similar. That's because the Chicago flag, it really tells the story of Chicago. Each of those stars on the Chicago flag, you can see it coming up right there on a technique we see in our buildings here. Now, they called it the Jewelers Building because they really wanted to market it to jewelers. And how did they do that? Well, this was the first building with an indoor car elevator. You could take your car right inside and go all the way up. And it's completely free. I definitely recommend checking it out. We have miles and miles of riverfront as well as lakefront. We'll see both today. But people used to really not like this river. We used to really not be fond of our river here. We'll talk about just how far we've come a little later here, but we care about our river so much we have to walk down here. You're going to see our next river room is the Wine and Dine River Room. You can rent a boat, park your boat right there. If you want to wine, you want to dine, go over to the Wine and Dine River Room. And you take your eyes up to 35 West Wacker Drive right here with that stainless steel cubic structure. This is the Leo Burnett Advertising Agency building right here. Leo Burnett, a big advertising agency. He was a big fan of having a mascot associated with a specific product. What happened inside this building inspired the show Mad Men. For any fans, if anyone's seen that? You might
Hello,
not
Doctor.
see Mad Men, but you might know Tony the Tiger, Pillsbury Doughboy, Snap Crackle Pop, Jolly the Green Giant. All those
This,
big mascots in specific
private
products. All thanks
tour.
to Leo Burnett and his advertising agency right here in the city of Chicago here. Coming up next, we're going to have 77 West Wacker Drive right here. This building takes a lot of Greek inspiration, a ton of Greek architecture here. You have that silver glass stretching all the way up, as well as that Mount Olympus base at the very bottom of that building. People like to call this building Parthenon on a stick here, with this like structure stretching all the way up. Home of the skyscraper, as we mentioned, also home of many bridges. These are trunnion bascule bridges, bascule meaning seesaw. We have a ton of these bridges here in Chicago, and they're all movable bridges. You see, we've passed under just a few today. There are many more that we won't pass under. But Chicago is actually home to the most movable bridges in any city in the entire world, in fact. And on Wednesdays and Saturdays, they'll actually open up these bridges to allow all the sailboats to get by, and it's a really fascinating sight. They'll open them up one at a time, and it's really neat. And because Chicago is the home of bridges, a lot of architects like to acknowledge where their building stands right here along the Chicago River. It's called a contextual style building. The architect is giving context to where that building stands. You go to 225 West Wacker Drive on your left there, take your eyes all the way up, and you can see a little bridge connecting those two towers right there. It's almost a little Easter egg, a little acknowledgement to where this building stands right along the Chicago River. And those two towers on the side, those are meant to represent the bridge houses we have here in Chicago. So if you saw just his favorite building in 2019 here, this is 333 West Wacker Drive, and it is a very contextual style building.
Wow.
Not only does this river curve along with the flow of the river right here, as you can see it split off into the South Branch down there, but it also has that green glass that mirrors the green of the Chicago River right here. Now, like there, a completely different style of architecture, hundreds of that exact same style window, showing you that unique architecture we have here in the city. Now coming up, we have a very tall building directly on your left. This is the tallest, the second level, and all skyscrapers in America actually have to be set back to this day. You can only build up to a certain height. But the tallest building in the world today, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, that building is actually 2 Trump Towers tall, to give you some perspective of how tall that building is in Dubai. That building was designed by Adrian Smith, the architect, that tallest building in the world. Fastest growing city in the entire world, went from 300 to 300,000 to today around 2.7 million people here living in the city of Chicago. And because all these people are coming to the city of Chicago, we got more trash. Where were they putting all that trash? Well, they were putting it right in the river, folks. We have all this trash that was coming into our river. We were polluting our river. We also had 2 major industries. An underground sewage system before this was because we are essentially on swamp land here in the city of Chicago. It's the same reason we don't have as many underground subway stations.
Like they do this kind of, yeah, they do this kind of thing in Holland, by the way. Wow. Yeah, now we are leveled up with Michigan Lake. This lighthouse is still in operation.
Along the river, creating even more destruction of all the houses at this time. All the buildings were made of wood. To give you an example, anywhere you go to the Cultural Museum here in Chicago, you know, really good perspective. There's a really big mural that shows the destruction of that the bridge. Right here, but once we were cleaning up our river, finally taking the trash, now we wanted to have nice things to look at along the river. The mayor didn't want to look at another parking garage, so the architect actually hid the parking garage with real parking garage for these buildings behind all of this and added these gorgeous townhouses. So walking down the river, we had this gorgeous greenery and gorgeous color to look at walking along. Stretching along the horizontal parts of the building, that tallest stripe, that lines up with AMA Plaza right there. That second stripe.
River walk in Chicago, downtown. Shots here in Caracas. I wasn't expecting this at all. Where's that? This is Millennium Park in city of Chicago. Beautiful, clean, very clean. Oh, it's me, it's me, it's me. Here you go, here you go. Here you go. Holy macaroni. Cool. So cool. Very similar to LA Opera in downtown Los Angeles. Wow. Congratulations. Beautiful. Me and Aling, our third day in Chicago. Pretty soon we will be leaving to home sweet home. Hey, Glendale, California.